In this video, we're going to be having a look at VRA. We're going to be having a look at Bitcoin. But before I dive into these two assets, guys, I do want to say, if you are a VRA holder, Verasity holder, and you want to keep growing the community, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, guys. I'm a big VRA holder. I'm a big VRA believer, and we need the community to keep growing. So there's two things I want you to do. One, smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button and smash the star button. So if you don't have a CoinMarketCap account, make sure you go ahead on CoinMarketCap, give it a star, hit the like, hit the rating. Let's get these people on the watch list because we need to grow the community, guys. We know for the next bull run, you need to do your part. Make sure you spread the word, keep tweeting, and let's take it to the moon. So let's have a look at VR on CoinMarketCap. Then we're going to have a look at Bitcoin because we know Bitcoin king. And if Bitcoin pumps, VR is going to pump. If Bitcoin dumps, VR is going to dump. So we're going to be having a look at Bitcoin. And then we're going to be having a look at a short TA on VR, okay? So having a look at VR, currently traded at 0.006693, market cap of $70 million approximately. We got volume up $17 billion. Or not up, it's currently down. So it's down 49% in the past 24 hours. Where is this going? Well, things have been consolidating. If we look on the 7-day time frame, we can see that VRA has been going up and then just consolidating, going straight sideways. We're going to get into a deeper look on TradingView in just a second. But yes, that's what's happening right now. Let's have a look at Bitcoin real quick before I dive into VRA, because Bitcoin is doing something very interesting, and I do want to talk about this pattern that Bitcoin is actually in fact repeating. Okay, so first of all, a lot of people think that Bitcoin is in a new bull market and we're going to explode. We're going back to $70,000, $80,000, that we're going to do all-time highs this year. I don't think that's what's going to happen. Okay, I think that Bitcoin right now, that's what I think. I'm not saying that's going to happen. That's what I think. We are currently right now in a resistance. This is a resistance from that. Okay, so we are currently still in a downtrend, right? That's what's happening on Bitcoin. And right now, if we don't close the weekly candle above this resistance, in my opinion, we're most likely going to come back down and make either a lower low or a double bottom. That's what's going to happen. Now, I did mention in my tweet that Bitcoin would bottom out around April or around March and April. Okay, March and April is around this time right here. Okay, so assuming that Bitcoin does make a nice little downward or rejection right here, March and April would be around this area right here. So this actually makes a lot of sense, assuming we got rejected. Okay, now if we go back to 2015, we can see right here that Bitcoin did the exact same thing. I mean, we were in a downtrend right here. This was 3 hits, and then this, a lot of people thought, oh, Bitcoin is breaking out, we're going to the moon, that's it, this is a new bull market. But guess what happened? We got rejected by this resistance, and then afterwards we took off. So this is why I think, and I've been saying it for a long time now, that Bitcoin will only bottom out 6 months into 2023. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen for a fact. Maybe it's going to bottom out at 8 months, 10 months. Who knows? But I think that the real bull market won't start till 2024, and that doesn't mean you shouldn't be accumulating. I bought KDA yesterday. I bought VRA yesterday. Do I buy a lot of it? No, I buy in quantities. I buy a little bit at a time, because in case the market does pump, then I have this safety net that I accumulated over the course of a few months or a couple of years. So you're not going to catch the bottom. No one will. I'm not going to catch the bottom. The moon's not going to catch the bottom. Crypto is not going to catch the bottom. Wall Street is not going to catch the bottom. No one will literally catch the bottom. No one. It's almost impossible to catch the bottom unless you're literally, I don't even know what, you're a guru. But it's going to be very difficult to essentially catch the bottom. This is why you want to accumulate throughout the time, and you want to accumulate into coins you essentially believe in, whether that's Bitcoin, Ethereum, VRA, Cadena, these are my top 4 coins I'm accumulating, and that's about it. So that's what's happening on Bitcoin real quick right now. If I go on the 4-hour time frame, we can see, though, before I get into this, the VR technical analysis, we could see that Bitcoin is doing the same pattern. Okay, so we had that pump, consolidation, pump, consolidation. What's next? Are we gonna dump? Are we gonna pump? Because if we do pump and we break above, $24,000, we could see actually Bitcoin entering a new bull cycle. But that's, of course, if we do break the long weekly resistance that I mentioned. Okay, let's have a look at VRA real quick. So we had a look at Bitcoin. Now, what is VRA doing? Well, VRA is actually looking pretty bullish, and the reason why that is because we're having a very strong consolidation. So VRA had a massive pump, and we just entered a consolidation phase. Okay, and we're kind of entering this little triangle right here, this nice little bull flag. The question is are we gonna break out of this bull flag? Can a massive breakout happen on VRA very, very soon? What is the target? Well, the target for VRA potentially could be this, okay? If I take this and I take it to the breakout to the top, our target could be almost 1 cent, guys. 1 cent. Now, assuming you're doing this with leverage or not with leverage, that is a 30% pump. Assuming you're using 2-3x leverage, that could be a 100% pump. That is insane. Now, of course, if we do break to the downside, that would be another story. That would be also 25-30% dump essentially, and we would probably find support around this area right here. Now, if I have a look at the stochastic RSI and the regular RSI, starting off with the regular RSI, we could see that the RSI is coming down, okay? So we're not in the overbought territory anymore. Bulls are, you know, they're still alive, and it's very, very good, because if we were in the overbought territory, that means a massive sell-off would happen, right? I mean, we saw it right here. We were in overbought, and we came down a little bit, but not as much. But if we have a look at the stock RSI, something that's very, very crazy is look how low we are on the stochastic RSI. We are extremely low. I mean, right here, you guys can see that when we were this low, we popped, we exploded. Okay, so right here at the stochastic RSI, we came to the low, we were oversold, boom, exploded. Another time we were oversold, boom, exploded. Okay, let's see how much. That doesn't look like high gains, but let's take a look. That was a 61% gain. That is insane. Now let's have a look right here. How many percent gain is that? 88%. And look how oversold we are over here. So assuming we do pop, we could see a massive gain on VRA Verasity, and we could see literally a crazy gain. So it's going to be obviously very interesting to see what VRA does in the near future. Of course, it's going to depend a lot on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin dumps, VRA is going to dump. There's no question about that. But right now, VRA is getting ready for a nice juicy pump. So this is assuming Bitcoin stays sideways. If Bitcoin keeps on consolidating, we could see a massive pump on VRA. If Bitcoin dumps, we're going to see VRA most likely dump and finding support around this area right here. So that is my quick video, guys, on VRA and Bitcoin. If you guys like this video, of course, don't forget to leave a like, smash that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow. Peace.